7 degrees outside and I'm too warm in the car. Go figure. Dress. We'll go bye-bye. Look at your mom's face. How did you manage to do? Oh well, guys, I just realized I forgot my coffee. Mom's driving, so Mom can't say hi, Mom, like normal. Hi, Mom. Go figure. And I seriously need to get that new camera ordered because this is like washing out really bad. I am way too warm. 7 degrees outside and I'm too warm in the car. Go figure. I actually woke up in a really good mood today. I know I didn't vlog yesterday. Like, I think I vlogged like 5 minutes, so that doesn't really count. I'm probably gonna wind up with 3 braces on before the end of the day because I currently have 2. Woke up with my left ankle hurting, which it's probably been months since I've had to have an ankle brace on. So yeah, I'm definitely gimpy today, but I woke up in a fairly good mood given, you know, the fact that it's, oops, wrong button. Oh, now it's -2 outside. Well, that one says -2, I've got 10, so it depends on where the weather's taken. Wow, I am really washed up. So are you. I don't know why my camera does that, guys, I'm sorry. Anyway, so we are going to try to get stuff done that we need to get done. Kiki's back there enjoying the view. Say hi, people. Hi, people. Yeah, I'm gonna voice. Yeah, Mom's crazy, I know. Anyway, I think first stop is food, right? Yep, only drive-through in town. So, catch up with you guys later. I threatened to tell you guys and Keith started like, I'm sorry, man. I didn't mean it. So, we were just laying around in bed. Me stretching out my ankle. Like I said, I woke up with it hurting. And Keith was trying to crawl up to me. I was kind of laying like this. And she...
Put the VE back on?
I didn't know that I turned it off. No, I think you accidentally... hold on, I gotta figure this out.
When did you just put it back on?
I don't know how I did that. I turned the screen on and off 3 times. Go. I don't understand! Anyway, I was just kind of laying there with my eyes closed. Keith was trying to crawl up. Okay, that's really bright. I'm gonna have to get my sunglasses out. I think I should have them in my bag. That's normally one of the essentials in there. Anyway, and somehow she slapped me, like full on slugged me. Okay, that's really, really bright. Hold on a second, guys. Yeah, so like she accidentally full on slugged me in the eye, and of course those of you who have been viewers for a while know I only have vision in one eye, and she managed to slug me in my good eye, and so like I freaked out because of course it hurt, but she didn't catch me with her claw or anything. I don't even think I've got a black eye, but Mom checked it and said I'm fine. It hurts. Feels like I've got a black eye, but of course you guys can tell I don't. So yeah, she's like, I'm sorry, Mom, I'm sorry. You guys can kind of hear in the background. Part of that might be like, we're at the ice cream shop, but she's not getting any this early in the morning because it is only 10:30 and she's not getting an ice cream at 10:30. Later, guys. I had to correct my order, guys. That's what I normally get. That right. I see that right there.
Yeah, and I had asked for extra butter.
Yeah, I put extra butter on there.
Okay, and yeah, and that'll be all.
$11.94.
what it is, but I love the McGriddles. Like, they're really good. And they're one of the few things I can still eat. Yeah, it's down there. Oh, and so we have this thing, like, every car we've rented in, like, what, the last year has had a CD still in it?
I don't know.
You guys want to tell me what this is? I'm not, and I'm a country girl. Like, I can't help it. I don't even know what this is. But it doesn't look that interesting. Sorry if I'm offending anybody. Like, seriously, cigarettes on the front of your CD. Like, I'm sorry whose ever CD this is. Not my thing. What about you, Mom?
Oh.
Key? What do you think? I'm not into cigarettes. No, it chokes my mom. Yes, so I'm the person talking for my dog half the time. The other half, it's this voice over here. Yeah, we're dorks. I can't help it. That'd be a good vlog title one day. Later, guys. Okay.
I didn't bring my wallet.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's a really bad angle. Okay, that's a little bit better. So, we are at Freddy's. I'm gonna see if I can get hooked up to their internet because we don't have internet at home other than what's on my phone, and you can't vlog real well without Wi-Fi, guys. Just, you know, if you're new at vlogging, just a little tidbit. I probably need to just throw one sit in here because I am not okay. Mom just had to help me out of a layer. Stupid cuff to work. Oh, it's not okay. What is my pulse? Stupid watch isn't working because I didn't wear it yesterday. So, but I was starting to feel like very overheated. And it's definitely difficult when it's so cold outside that, you know, you layer up knowing that you're going outside, but then you go in shopping somewhere and you get very overheated and start, you know, flaring. In this case, my p.o.t.s was flaring. And, you know, not feeling well and not fun. Alright. Hey guys, so I'm definitely going home. My day started out so good. I was pushing myself. I was doing really good. I was still doing good until about 15-20 minutes ago. And I went to Starbucks to look in to see about getting hot cocoa or a soda with a, I can't do Hershey syrup, it makes me sick, so either hot cocoa or a soda with one of their cake pops, which I love. They always make me feel better, but they're good snacks too. And so there were probably 5 or 10 people sitting around. Hold on, I gotta get in the car. This will fix your day in a heartbeat. I got the puppy. So, anyway, Mom's putting my chair away. So, I'm just holding the puppy for a minute. Oh, thank you, puppy. So, anyway, it was very obvious that I was in. Alright, see if there's room back, baby. Alright, where was I? Okay, sorry. Mom needed something. Anyway, ouch, my wrist is killing me. Anyway, so, I, was 95 freaking cents short, which, of what Mom had given me. No big deal, I had, plenty in my wallet. The problem was, the wallet was in the back of my, chair, in my backpack, which, given the fact that I am braced in actually both hands now, I could have definitely used some help. I was in a lot of pain trying to just get that. There were probably, 5, 8 more people around? I don't know, several. And I mean, I was in so much pain just trying to do that. I was trying to make it under my breath, but I was actually cussing in pain. It was just, there was no not cussing. It was, by the time I left, I was in tears. And so I apologized. I'm like, I've just had a bad day. You know, I'm in a lot of pain. And the guy's like, I could tell. It's like, if you could tell, why didn't you offer to help? Like, I have people to offer to help me, like, when I'm perfectly fine. I had somebody offer, ask if I needed help putting my shirt on the way out the door. But they didn't offer, nobody offered to help with my backpack when I was clearly not okay. It just, you know, I grew up hearing, you know, the saying, the straw that broke the horse's back. In other words, it wasn't, you know, just the straw, it was just everything, and then that straw was just enough. Well, I hate to say it just, that was just enough. It just, I'm gonna, you know, it's like, I'm done. You know, I started out, I was in a great mood. My pain level wasn't horrible. It just, I'm done. I just want to go home. I just want to curl up in my chair under a heating blanket that we just bought. I just, like, I don't understand people. Like, they either think I'm an inspiration and, oh my goodness, you're so wonderful because, you know, you got up and wiped your butt today. Or, I finally heard the right word for this the other day, and I don't know if I can actually pronounce it. Or they, is it infantize, babytize, infantize?
Yeah.
How do you say it? Is it?
I think it's infantilize.
Yeah. Someone in a wheelchair, and it's like, now granted, because I was in both braces, I told the lady that asked me if I was doing okay with my coat, or my jacket, I'm like, I think so, we'll see, because I was struggling just a little bit there. So I actually appreciated her asking, because it is currently 15 degrees out here, so it's come up just a little bit. So that was definitely a situation where it was appreciated, you know, because it's very cold, it's windy, you know, it could be dangerous depending on how far I was going, you know, with, you know, no jacket, or a jacket that was barely on. Which I have definitely seen people in wheelchairs basically like, oh, well, I can't get this all the way on, this will have to work. Now, the other side of that coin is there are times that I will only put the arms of my jacket on or the arms of my shirt on, because I'm overheated, but my arms are cold. So, you know, there are definitely both sides there. But, you know, asking in 99.9% of situations is always okay. The 0.1 is you see me about ready to flip over or get hit by a car or, you know, have some sort of bodily harm. Oh, you know, definitely run over and do whatever is necessary. It's like, I do not like people grabbing my chair at all. You know, no ifs, ands, or buts. However, I was pushing myself up to the bus stop the one time I did go in my manual, and I got caught on a curb cut. I was going up, and I was caught on my anti-tips to the point that I couldn't come down, and I was almost flipping. That is definitely a bad situation. And this gentleman that was walking in the area saw that, and right as I was like trying to get, fixed, and I almost flipped, without even saying a word, he ran up, grabbed me, got me unstuck, and got me back on the flat. Was I mad? No, I actually thanked him. Because, that could have been a very bad situation. I could have gotten hurt. And considering there was a ditch off to my left and a street off to my right, I wasn't going to get mad at anyone that, ran in and helped, intervened. I mean, if somebody got mad at you in that situation, they need a mental check because, that's, a life-threatening situation. So, situations like that are the point one that always intervene. You can say, hey, I'm coming to help. But I wouldn't say asking is at all necessary. Anyway, I think I'm going to see if we can get the radio to work. If not, kick on something on my phone and chill for a bit. Later, guys. Did you have a good nap, baby girl? Did you have a good nap?
That was actually pretty comical.
Did you have a good nap, baby? Yeah, she's just like, whatever. She's just like, whatever, Mom. She's just staring out the windshield like, whatever, where are we going now? So, now we are going to run over to the vet because they have this awesome floor scale. If you follow my Instagram, you will know what I'm gonna do. Anyway, I am able to basically get out of my chair onto the floor, basically sit on it, and because for a while it was just basically, I used it as a giant plate that I could stand on, but now it's just too dangerous. I would probably pass out if I tried to, get there, and yeah. So now I just sit on it and make sure that I'm all on it. And we can probably check your weight too, little missy. Yeah. And just because my appetite has gotten kind of crappy. Kind of extra crappy. What was that for? Did you hear that sigh? She was like, right in my ear. Anyway, since I'm having more problems lately, kind of just getting a weight to start the year off would be good, and they're not open tomorrow. So getting a weight today, that would give us, a good solid weight. I don't even know if they're open the 1st. It's always funny when I call them. I tend to call to make sure, it's a good time to go by. And one of my, I guess I could call her a lifelong friend. I mean, hell, I've known her since, grade school, works there. And so sometimes she'll answer, and I'm like, it's me. Well, you guys met Trista. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that vlog went up. At the movie theater, that one time. I think that's the only time she's been in the vlog. I mean, a lot of times I've tried to get her at the vets, but she's just too busy. She's awesome. She's I'm trying to think. She's probably the only non-disabled friend that I haven't lost since becoming disabled. And I hate to say that, but any of y'all that have disabilities or know people who have had disabilities, you'll understand what I mean. I mean, we tend to lose a lot of our quote-unquote normal friends.
Well, generally speaking, too, very few people keep childhood friends all the way through adulthood. So, I mean, that's unique whether through disability or not.
Well, I mean, I was still friends with her in middle school and stuff too. So, And I think,
well, you were friends with her.
well, I think
before.
I think the fact that we lived close to each other kind of helped that.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was,
Truck on the side of the road.
yeah. Are they okay? That's not the people that go to our church, is it? No, that's not the same truck. No, that's not the same truck. But, yeah, it just, but yeah, it's, she's still a really good friend. So, yeah. Later, guys. Yeah, so, I can hardly hold the camera. I'm trying to balance it with, like, normally I hold it with my thumb. My thumb just dislocated, like, what, 5 minutes ago? Whoa, what the? Oh, sunset. But I finally gave up because it was hurting so bad, and I was like, okay, just pop it back in place again for the second time today. And normally it just subluxes, but I'm wondering if it wasn't just almost completely out of place because it cracked so loud that, like, Mom actually heard it, which is kind of a rarity when it comes to that thumb. Dude, the moon is really pretty tonight. Dude, is it a full moon?
Looks like it.
But, so we're gonna have to, like, stop and get me a different wrist brace that can help hold my thumb in place as well. And so then I don't know what Key did, but she jerked the leash just right to sublux my shoulder, which she's just being a jerk. Ouch. Yeah, it's just being a rough EDS day. Started with my ankle. My thumb's, the same thumb, has had issues twice today. Yeah. Twice today that I remember. But I've gotten so used to it. It's just like, and that's the thing, especially with me, like, it's just like, deal with it, like, half the time, unless it's interfering with, you know, my mobility, you know, with my chair, I pretty much keep going, which I know isn't good. I mean, I've actually kept pushing myself across the street. Well, and that one was because I had to, with a dislocated elbow. And it was like, okay, this is, not only was it super painful, but it's not like you can just stop in the middle of a street and, you know, relocate a joint. Because it's not. Like, you can't go, oh, hold up, cars, you know, I need to, you know, relocate my joint because, like, this is too painful. No, you have to, you know, just manage, and, you know, no matter how bad it hurts, you know, because it just, you do, and then the second you get, you know, out of the path of traffic, you know, relocate your joint. And I know there's someone probably laughing because it sounds weird that, it just, because, I mean, you can dislocate a wrist, elbow, you know, I mean, finger, wrist, elbow, shoulder, and on either side, and it can, you know, impede your ability to push a wheelchair. And, you know, you can't just stop and, you know, fix it in the middle of the street. You know, you have to wait until you get across the street. But unfortunately, you learn to put up with the pain. Unfortunately, to some extent, you almost get numb to it, which is bad because if you keep going, it does a lot of damage. I've actually heard of a girl that didn't realize or was just putting up with it. I'm not sure which. She had a either sublexed or partially dislocated. I don't think it was fully dislocated. Shoulder for like a week or more. And when they finally got it in, she lost the use of that arm. Basically because it messed something up. So, yeah. As she put it in one of her vlogs, her arm or her shoulder decided that it was tired of, how was it she put it? That it was tired of the chronic subluxations, which, unfortunately, with, really bad EDS, it's possible. Anyway, my hand's starting to hurt later, guys. You'd never guess that I have experience driving with a cast. No, it's not a cast. It's 2 braces. At the same time! Dun dun dun!